What a straight, proper, genuine old car, innit? Innit, a little sweetie, innit? 38,000 miles. Brew, innit?
How's it survived?
Brilliant. Brilliantly. That's how it survived.
You see a lot of Fords, but it's nice to see a Cavalier, isn't it?
It is. It is. And that's the thing, innit? Because you just don't see Cavaliers, do you? You don't see them. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen any inner wings any better. Look at them.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's beyond amazing. Fantastic, isn't it? Where's it been? Where has it been?
And you've not had that many of these through, have you?
No, because there aren't any. They've all rotted away.
So good, you could almost put it in a museum.
Yeah, but you're not going to have to do loads of welding. There is no substitute for originality, is there?
During Britain's golden motoring age, there's a fair chance you had a Cavalier or knew someone who did. Based on Opel, the Manta and Ascona to be precise, it was Vauxhall's answer to a family saloon and built to battle it out with the Ford Cortina. If the Mark I was the cheeky upstart, then the Mark II showed Vauxhall really meant business. A sleeker, more aerodynamic affair that swapped rear wheel for front wheel drive. It sold like hotcakes, with everyone from sales reps to busy mums bagging one. After 2 decades of loyal service, the Cavalier was put out to pasture in 1995 and replaced by the Vectron. Finding one in decent nick these days isn't straightforward. The Cavalier didn't turn heads, but it did turn the tide for Vauxhall.
And the market's changing, isn't it? You've seen that, we've seen that.
Well, here it is, you know, Hillman, very little interest. It sold okay, you know, no problem. But you could buy 3 or 4 Hillmans for 1 Vauxhall Cavalier. It's all moved on 1, if not 2 generations now. And we're all looking at relatable things, aren't we? Stuff that the parents had and grandparents and things, you know, stuff that we can remember in our youth. And we can remember these.
But who would have thought at the time of these?
Who was going to put one of them away, thinking it's going to appreciate in money? You're going to sweep it up, weren't you, if you put it away? But thankfully, that person did.
The theme of my museum is perhaps a little different than other museums, is that we predominantly like 60s, 70s and 80s and maybe early 90s vehicles, and these are all really lovely condition.
The Matthewsons aren't the only ones with motors in their DNA. For the last 15 months, Pat Hawkins has been on a one-man mission to preserve the past.
I'm the owner of County Classics Motor Museum in Taunton, and there's a few vehicles that I'm interested in, specifically Lot 420, which is a lovely Vauxhall Cavalier, which has only done 36,000 miles from new to owners. The Cavalier had a guide of £2,000 to £4,000, but I think that I would be prepared to go up to sort of 7.5, which is crazy, really. You know, maybe you'll find another one somewhere in the UK, but it's not going to be in that condition. It's very difficult because, you know, when you're bidding and your gut is saying, don't give any more, but your head is saying, give more. We've all done it. We're all guilty for this. We can only do the best and just live in hope that we get them for the museum, for the benefit of all, not for the benefit of me, for the benefit of all, for people to enjoy. And that's all that matters to me, nothing else.
Lot number 420 is a 1978 Mark I Cavalier GL. 3,900, 4,001, 43, 45, on sale, 47, 49, 5,000, £5,000, 51, 53, you're out, 5,500, down the middle, 55, 57, 59, 61, 6,003, 3, you're out, Charlie, 5, back in, it's out this side, 67, in down the middle, you're out this side, Charlie, 67, 69, 69, 7,100, P's the bid of 71. All gone quiet. 72, 3, 73.
No.
7,300. All done, you sure? Out this side, out that side. 7,300 for the first, second, third and last time. 72.
Yippee.
Well done, well done. 73.
Great, 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 great. I have gone totally mad.
Some car stories have a bittersweet ending, and none more so than the 1978 Vauxhall Cavalier, bought at auction by Pat Hawkins. We should let his close friend, Bill Kitchen, take up the story.
It's the reason why I'm here, because Pat sadly passed away a month or so back.
To say it was a body blow is an understatement. But Bill's now fulfilling his pal's wishes as the Cavalier moves to a unique motoring museum that Pat set up on a Somerset High Street 6 years ago.
He sees this building in Taunton, so he wanted to do it for Taunton. He's Taunton born and bred, and he wanted something back into the town and really has made a big impact.
He'd be happy to see what's happening today, wouldn't he?
I'm sure he'd be right here himself. But, yeah, he would. Yeah, for sure. Hi Tim, how are we doing?
For the last few months, the Cavalier has been fettled by museum volunteer Tim York. And today, it's moving to its new home.
Oh, look at that, look.
What do you think, eh?
Looks a little bit different, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Don't rub too hard, you'll rub the paint off. Room, straight away, look. God, there's sunshine on it, look.
Yeah.
How good does that look? Actually, does look bloody good.
Yeah, how about that?
Clean as anything, isn't it?
Yeah, it's come up lovely. Pat sorted out the Seas water pump and...
Oh, yeah, I know it was all wanting to run in. Beautiful.
Yeah, even the radio cassette works. So, you know, we put our Demis Roussos cassette in there and off we go into the sunset, you know. What's not to like?
Let's get this car down to the museum and away we go.
Oh, look at that, out of first gear for the first time in about 30 years.
Ever and ever, forever and ever, you'll be the one.
Oh, he'd be so pleased to know it's coming in today and on the move.
Morning sun.
Well, she ran well, didn't she?
Yeah, apart from the tyres, I think they've been stood around for probably 40 years. Old Michelin ZXs, I think they've gone a bit square, haven't they? But here, Pat's not here to see it going in here.
Oh, and it just, yeah, that's the missing ingredient, isn't it? But I reckon he's got a bit of an eye on us, and he'll be proud of it. You know, he absolutely will.
That's it. Perfect.